Oh, God, my flap.
Flip, flap, and a tippity tap. You know that single-sex spaces.
Like a condom.
You have to go for... No. You have to go for your gender assigned at birth, opposed to what you identify with. There's going to be a lot of hairy men in the women's toilets.
Yeah.
And if anything, it's just made it easier for cis men to go in there.
Yeah, exactly. It's stupid.
I think there's going to be a lot more fighting.
Yeah.
One of my favourite news stories from America was where 2 women kicked the shit out of each other because they each thought that they were a man and they were in the wrong toilet. Like, what?
Yeah, great.
Just piss.
Just piss.
Just piss.
People are spending way too much time in the fucking bathroom. Why are you checking people out in the bathroom?
They shouldn't be allowed in.
Face down, flap up, piss. I mean, the toilet flap, not the labia. It's too early for labia, Ben.
Never too early for labia, Liam.
I mean, like, in the podcast. It feels like it's too early.
I saw someone with a thing saying, like a sandwich board saying, trans women and men. And I didn't go up and engage because they had someone with a camera with them. I was like, you're doing this for content, and I'm not. I ain't helping you do this.
Yeah, I'm not getting you views.
But I was tempted to just go, why are you so obsessed with other people's genitals?
Yeah.
What do you do in the toilets that's so bad that you're worried about other people doing?
I think we need to bring shame back a little bit for some people. It's hard, right? Because shame is bad. I hate feeling shame. People feel shame for things they shouldn't feel shame about. But also the people that are wearing these placards should have a bit more shame. Like, you should just be a little bit worried about being wrong about stuff.
Or being a dick.
Or being...
Doing that is being a dick.
Being unpleasant, just not...
Well, that's your opinion. No, it's
But
fact.
they would say they're fighting for the rights of women and girls who can't possibly fight for their own rights.
Because of patriarchal
Because
society?
of the patriarchal. It's like, they don't need you to fight for them, 1. 2, you're being an arsehole.
Quite a lot of the people from the Raise the Colours?
Yeah.
That was all protect women, protect girls. A lot of them done for domestic abuse, sexual crimes. You weren't really protecting them then. They're probably more protected now that they've gone into the limelight and have been arrested.
Yeah, but it really depends what have they been arrested for. They haven't been arrested for putting the flags up. They've been arrested for the other stuff, which is fine, as long as they're in prison. Yeah, it's a garbage world full of garbage people. Welcome to the Conversation Out podcast.
Hoping to make your day a little bit less garbage.
Yeah, I mean, we can.
With our old rubbish.
With our old rubbish. Today we're sponsored by Hotel Soaps, Ben. What do Hotel Soaps have for us?
They're there when you need them. You can take them home. No one stops you.
Yeah, they can become home soaps.
I like taking all of the little toiletries and put them in my bag.
Never used a hairnet before.
Because when they come in, they were like, they're all used, so they replace them.
Yeah.
My mum, bless her, kept some of the mini shampoos and little soaps because she knew I was going on holiday. And I was like, that's nice. Where did you get these from? She went, from the hotel. I went, And where am I staying?
Hotel.
Yeah, I'm going to be staying in a hotel. They've probably got these. Still a nice thought. You can take them when you go. Not guaranteed at an Airbnb.
That's true.
Or if you want to go on a caravan holiday, you got to take some stuff.
You got to have some stuff in a caravan. That's quite right. There's a non-zero chance you go to a hotel and they will have exactly the same stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't, but then you just ring the desk and be like, "Yo, where's my tiny toothpaste?
Someone
from my tiny
made a
teeth."
Mistake. Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, "We'll bring it up." All right, thanks.
You wait right there. I will. I'll wait here with my cock out, waiting for the soap. I got a smelly peen. After a day of travel, I quite often have a smelly peen. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I decided to bring the truth today.
Now, I disagreed that 1 minute in is too soon for labia, but we were less than 5 minutes in before you started talking about your smelly penis.
I think I was talking about my smelly penis. I think I just said smelly peen.
You did say smelly peen.
Yeah.
But after a day of travel.
Yes.
I mean, you come from Cambridge to Norwich, so it's at least 50% of the way there.
It's not a day of travel, though.
No, but you got to go back.
And do you know how my penis will smell?
Like hotel toothpaste.
Like hotel toothpaste mixed with scampi fries.
Oh. So glad that scampi fries isn't a snack that I often enjoy.
I love a scampi fry.
It reminds me of my stinky peen.
I like a cheese moment. Did you ever have cheese moments?
You do need that soap if you're having cheese moments.
Having cheese moments. I kept waking up because I keep having cheese moments.
What was a cheese moment?
It's the same brand as the little bacon fry scampi fries, and they had one called a cheese moment.
Oh, did it have cheese in the middle, like the cheesy footballs?
No, it was just like a puff of cheese, but it was really crisp. It was dense like a scampi fry.
Okay.
But it was cheesy, and it had a green package. cheese moment.
No, I don't recall the cheese moment.
You don't recall the cheese moment?
I didn't like cheese when I was small.
You're still a bit funny about cheese now, aren't you?
I mean, I will try the cheese. When I was younger, I wouldn't have brie. It would be on pizza.
Oh, sure.
I didn't like cheese on toast.
Fine.
But now I'll have, brie and bacon sandwich. Very nice. Goat's cheese I won't do, because it shouldn't be cheese.
Yeah, but that's just a nomenclature thing, isn't it?
It's bitter and
It's a different
weird.
It's a different thing, but it's just because it's called cheese. It's like halloumi being called cheese. Like, okay, I guess it goes through kind of the same process, but I don't eat halloumi the way that I eat cheddar or feta. I enjoy them.
Yeah, feta not for me either.
No, fine. Feta in a salad's quite nice. It gives it a bit of zhuzh.
Yeah, I think it's the bitterness, at least in goat's cheese.
Oh, I don't have bitter goat's cheese. I have had bitter goat's cheese. The goat's cheese I have isn't bitter. Now, why is that?
I don't know. I'm not a goat cheese expert.
I think we used to get the slabs of goat's cheese, but then it goes off quite quickly. What we found is that if you just get like a tub of feta, it's in a tub of brine, which I hate thinking about, but you get like a little caddy, and it's sort of like a little basket. So you shake off the brine.
Okay.
And that doesn't taste bitter. It tastes a little bit vinegary. I
tastes
tend to
of brine.
give it a dab, a little bit of a dab, gentle cheese dab onto the salad, and cover it in balsamic vinegar and crispy onions.
Maybe that's where the vinegary taste is coming from.
Could be.
You dab off the vinegar and then coat it in vinegar.
This salad tastes of salty onions. Like, yes, it will.
It's the onions and salt that's in there.
I miss the cheese subscription. The cheese subscription was one of the best things we had. So much cheese. Not much of a subscription if they don't have cheese. That's good.
Not bad.
I was hoping to get that sponsorship from Rennet and Rind, but then I said some awful things that episode.
You did.
I need to repeat that. I'll have a cheese moment. I think they discontinued. Sorry, I'm at capacity today, but we're doing really well. I teach music production to a guy in the States.
You do.
We have started a cultural exchange program where we post each other food.
I'm fully on board with this.
Yes.
Whereabouts in the States?
He's in Cumming, Georgia, spelt with a U.
Georgia isn't spelt with a U.
Cumming sure is. Lucky Georgia. And
I don't know enough about Georgia to be like, oh. So I don't know what foods they have.
Well, so they don't have foods. They just have racism. But I think his partner is from Cincinnati, where they have something called Skyline Chilli.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd like to try it.
Would you, Ben?
Skyline Chilli.
Well,
because it sounds fucked. It would be like going to a Denny's.
Yes.
Like I would go there not expecting like great. Like if you go to Italy, you want to try the pizza. There's places you would like. You go to the Mediterranean, the seafood,
totally,
stuff like that.
Yes.
I want to try Skyline Chilli because I want to see what it's like.
Well,
because I
good.
don't think it's going to be anything close to like when I make a chili at home, it ain't gonna be like that. I imagine it to be wetter.
Yes.
Than chili should be.
Well, I have good news for you. I have a little baggie of Cincinnati Skyline Chili seasoning.
Oh my God, you said season. I went there, put some in a sandwich bag and sent it over.
Off you go.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
No,
it'll take 2 months to get there, but it will be fine. It keeps and keeps and keeps.
It was fresh when I left it. No, the old El Paso seasoning.
Yeah.
But it's a big one, and I think it's enough for 14 servings.
Christ.
So
okay.
I don't know how potent this stuff is. You can smell it through the packaging. So
does it come with a recipe?
Yeah, kind of. So you can have it. You have Skyline Chili like 2 ways or 3 ways or 4 ways, and each of those ways is you're just adding one ingredient. So you can do it. They say to do it as chili on pasta. It's like, that's bolognese. No, but if you have Skyline Chili 2 ways, you add kidney beans to it. 3 ways is cheese. 4 ways is onion.
So wait, hang on.
1 way is spaghetti.
So one way is just
Skyline,
chili. 1 way is pasta. 1 is pasta and kidney beans.
then 1 is plus cheese. Then onion.
This is just less chili, just more complete chili.
Yes.
But, okay.
5 ways by which you mean a chili.
5 ways. We've finished this one.
You can put the spaghetti on a potato if you want, or you can
double carbs.
You can put the chili on a hot dog, and then you take the whole thing, the hot dog in the bun with the chili on top. No, excuse me. You put the hot dog sausage in the bun.
Yeah.
And you steam it.
The bun as well.
Yes. And then you take it out and you put the chili on top.
Steam the
And
bun
that's
as
the
well.
meal.
Okay. I mean, I had chili dogs yesterday. I had 4 of them, each a different way. One, I had a standard sausage with chili on it.
Lovely.
The other 3 sausages were chorizo style. They weren't as nice as I thought they were going to be, but one of them had chili and sriracha on, one of them had chili and ketchup on, one of them had cheese and then chili on.
Oh.
So I had chili dogs 4 ways yesterday. And genuinely, I thought of that and I went, don't be fucking stupid. You're having chili dogs.
Yeah, I need to ration out this Cincinnati Skyline chili.
Next time you come around my house, bring it and I will make a Cincinnati chili.
Sweet. How many ways?
14. 14 there's 14
ways.
servings.
Yeah.
Wait, 16, because one of them will be a half serving and the other one will be a half serving with a potato.
You need to start off neutral, so you need to have it 0 ways, which is just an empty bowl.
Just we're having that now.
Yeah, well, here's my ambient 0 chili state. Chili neutral. Chili neutral.
But no, I want to try Skyline chili. I think they talk about it on Distractable because
yes, it's a
I think
thing.
Bob and Wade either still live there or used to live there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in return, I'm going to send him, I think, some British chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Because he said he enjoys dairy milk, but I'm like, dairy milk's got a bit of shit.
But if it's
recently.
Cadbury's, then it's not British chocolate anymore.
Yeah. So I might send him... they have Tony Chocolate only over there, so I might send
That's
green
really
and
good
blacks. Or a Guylian, perhaps.
Monster Munch.
Monster Munch might be a good shout. Because Americans are fascinated by like pickled onion flavour Monster Munch.
Yeah, they're the best. They're the best sort, if you ask
They're the
me.
best ones, yeah. Shall we pull a question out?
If we're finished talking about international foodstuffs,
I think we might be. I have nothing to report back on yet.
I tried, I think, Twizzler and a Slim Jim when I was in America.
A Slim Jim?
Don't.
A Slimline Jimothy?
Yeah, just don't do either of those.
Good to know.
Answer it in some way.
Oh, don't make me look into the sun.
He wants to blind you.
No.
The Hat's not a nice guy.
Oh boy, this is a big one. And funny that we were talking about the sun time. Would you rather be stuck in a musical as a normal person, dragged into all the main characters' songs as a backup singer, or be the MC who breaks into song whenever doing something meaningful? Disappointed Dragon. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Judy. Do you want to be a normal person in a musical or the MD,
MC.
the MC who what?
Breaks into song whenever doing something meaningful. So I guess that's essentially, do you want to be background or do you want to be closer to the main character? Because the MC is sort of narrator, telling the audience what's going on, whilst also sort of being part of it.
Yeah, I am a little distracted by the idea of an MC in a theatre. Is it like in pantomime where you have just one person that directly addresses the audience?
I mean, a lot of people do that in panto, but it would be...
But
so
they're
I guess
sort of
not,
like
not quite the narrator. In I'm doing Addams Family, the musical at the moment, and Fester is part of the Addams Family. He's in the musical, but sometimes talks to the audience.
Okay, interesting.
So I guess it would be that sort of thing.
Yeah, interesting.
Less the narrator from Joseph, because she's just telling the audience what's happening. She doesn't really interact with the rest of the stuff on stage.
Oh,
Not the one that
I've worked it out. MC doesn't stand for Master of Ceremony. MC stands for Main Character.
No.
No? Or be the MC who breaks into...
I don't
someone
believe
whenever
that's
they're doing
how it
anything
was written. I think it was the MC.
The MC of a musical.
I thought the MC as in Master of...
Ceremony. I think it means Main Character.
Oh, in which...
Because you have main characters in
Well, then
musicals.
surely you would want to be the main character.
Well, no, disagree. I'd rather not be in a musical. So.
No, that's not the options though, are they?
So, okay, hang on. Let's. Would you rather be stuck in a musical as a normal person, dragged into all the main characters?
That does stand
as
for main
backup?
character. I was running out of space on the post-it note when I was copying this down.
So, a normal
Peek behind
person
the curtain.
stuck in a musical, And you're just dragged into whatever the main character's doing as ensemble.
So that to me means like you're doing your shopping, or you're going out for coffee, you're on your commute to work, and then one of these group of people start singing, and you have to stop what you're doing and do backing vocals, maybe a bit of dance.
So more like a musical.
It interrupts your day. It's like a flash mob, but you have to be part of the flash mob.
So it's a bit like when you see someone you're trying to avoid in a car park and you're like, I need to time going into Sainsbury's so that I don't have to see them. If I'm an aisle behind them, that's ideal because I can keep an eye on them. And as long as they're not walking towards me, we're fine. I think you would start doing life like that. You'd be like, oh shit, I've just pulled up to the parking lot and there's, I don't know.
Tony.
There's Tony, the main character of the thing I hate doing. I'm just going to sit in my car until I see him leave the shop then go do my shopping.
You could do that,
yeah.
but you might also get got in the car park. You don't know when it's going to happen.
Yeah, it could be. You could get caught up in a villain song.
I would much rather be Tony.
Yeah.
Going in singing about Cocoa Pops.
Yeah.
Singing about shrinkflation or something like that. Because then that's just what you're doing. Your day that's part of your day. Yeah. It's not inconveniencing you.
I think it is. I think it
also
does,
top billing.
It does say a lot about us that you're just like, hell yeah, main character. And I'm like, is there any way I could be behind the curtain?
Well, I think given out of these two choices, be the main character and singing the song about it. I mean, sometimes I do that anyway. But singing a song about the thing that you're doing is part of what you're doing. If you're having to get involved in a song about what someone else is doing, that's an inconvenience. That's taking time out of your day.
Yeah.
So I would want to be the main character because I'd get more done.
I feel like it's easier to escape it if you're not the main character. So yeah, you would get caught up in other people's bullshit and have to sing and dance about it. But I think it would be kind of avoidable.
That's not the game we're playing though.
It is.
It has to be a fact of life. But then if you're avoiding it, say you're going to do your shop, you see Tony going in, you're sat in your car for 2 hours waiting for Tony to finish his big musical number.
You're stuck in a musical.
Yeah.
Because then part of me is just like, I'm going to move 2 hours up the road.
Can't do that.
Because I'm stuck.
Mm-hmm.
It says it. I think it probably is main character then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of getting things done.
Yeah, so whatever it is I need to do, the universe revolves around me. Or it
would be a simpler way to live, I imagine.
Or it revolves around my narrative. So there might be things might be complicated for plot reasons. Once we've overcome the hurdle, we can Joseph Campbell this story circle.
Sure. Who's Joseph Campbell?
He came up with the story circle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the train episode of Rick and Morty.
Like the train episode of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Main character then, I suppose.
I think I'd be main character.
Yeah,
I don't think it's necessarily narcissistic. It is a little bit. But also just for the sake of getting things done. And you might not give a fuck about what Tony's singing. You probably don't.
I think the worst case scenario is that you do give a shit about what he's saying, but he's wrong.
Oh.
So you have to sing and dance about, like, the white race is the best race. My name's Tony.
I mean, I don't...
And you're like,
I don't think there are many musicals like that. There was...
Yet.
I think there was an Australian one that was racially charged.
Hell yeah.
They had to cut out a lot of stuff.
What's the point in doing a racially charged musical if you're just going to censor it?
I can't remember what it was called.
Rise of the Honkies?
No, it had a proper name.
Honky Kong?
Sure. There's a good episode of Buffy that's musical.
Yeah, there is.
And like they walk down the street and you can see little bits of musical happening around them.
Should we pull another question out?
Yeah, I think that's that. We'd want to be main characters.
The conversation.
Too aggressive.
I got it though, didn't I?
That's going to be picked up on the mic and everyone's going to go, because whoever in there is. That's just too much.
Let's mute it.
You'll mute the podcast.
Who said that?
That doesn't make sense.
What?
I'm not invisible.
Who said that?
Fucking hell.
What's a gig you wish you'd been able to go to?
Ooh.
Presumably that's not like, last Thursday I overslept and didn't go to the thing. But like, is there a band or
like
something?
Like a gig in history.
Yeah, or like a specific band that you would like to see.
There's a couple of bands I would like to go back to and buy an extra large t-shirt instead of a large. My Gorillaz t-shirt and my Ninja Sex Party t-shirt sort of held up, and you're like, yeah, that fits. That's the right size of my outline. But then you forget about your belly if you have a big dinner. And you're like, oh, well, I can't wear this because I feel fat and bad about myself now.
Hell yeah. Fat.
I'm told that my belly will go away with more exercise, but
I'm told that it's
still
a
there for now.
diet thing, not an exercise thing. And I'm like, that's too bad.
I've spoken to my gym man.
Oh, yeah.
My PT.
Is his name Jim?
No, his name's Aaron. He was like, have you done diet and stuff? I was like, well, I do this, I do that. I know that it's crisps and beer.
Yeah.
Because I like having a few beers, and I like sitting and snacking, watching TV. If I got rid of those things, I would be less endowed in the belly region, but I would also not be happy.
The NHS said they might bring in a thing where if you walk 30 minutes a day, they'll give you coupons
For
probably Amazon, Burger King. So like maybe I just need to walk half an hour a day. In it, I think the trouble is quite often I'll do something and be like, and that counts as exercise, right? No, you've got to do the exercise as well as the thing you were already going to do. I don't know. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with gigs. There's loads of bands.
I know you can buy the fat chat drug. You can buy weight loss pills now.
Yeah.
In the UK.
Guess what happens when you stop taking them?
You get fat again.
You get fat again. So there's no point.
I'm sure it probably helps people that are like on those £600 daughter programs.
There are some things where it's like you've gone too far and now we need to do something medical. Like in that situation, yeah, get it, 100%. But for people like us who are just a bit too tubby, I don't think you're tubby, by the way. For all that matters.
I don't think you're a bit too tubby neither.
I was going to say you don't have to lie to my face,
I'm
but
not
you
lying.
can.
I'm not lying to your face in the middle, as it is.
I'm not lying to your chins.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. It's very, very few callbacks to Little Britain that are still funny and doable.
Yeah, that's true.
I saw like teens reacting to Marjorie Daw.
Oh.
And like the bit that they chose was when they had the Indian lady and she just doesn't hear, doesn't understand.
Yeah.
And just writes like a curry under the suggested thing. And there were lots of people going, oh, this is awful for people. There's people like this. I can't believe this was on TV. Can't believe it was funny. There is one guy at the end going, well, I mean, it's not okay, but I can see the comedy in it. And it's like, yeah but the comedy is pointing and laughing at that horrible person.
I think the problem there is you assume that the audience understands irony.
Yeah.
And they're
apparently
just racist.
Not enough then. And less so now.
That is mainly the thing. I quite like our little audience because I'm going to say horrendous things and just assume you're on board with the fact that don't mean that. Like the Al Qaeda stuff. I'm not going to waste my time going, oh, I'm actually just joking. No, I don't care. I respect my audience.
There's a lot of spoon feeding in media now.
Yeah, I hate that.
And it's like I think Dungeon Crawler Carl does it a tiny bit.
Yeah.
But because there's a lot going on in that.
Yeah.
It helps. Granted, I don't think that I need to be reminded what happened in this book.
Yeah.
It would be good if there were a few. Who was that person? Because it could be 2 books ago.
Yes.
And I don't remember that. Pop in a little. Who was this person in this? That could help, but
yeah, if you can do it in half a sentence, it's fine. There's a lot of American TV which seems to be entirely recaps on the previous episode.
Oh, that show that I was talking about From.
Yes.
I've watched every episode of it out now. Still not a lot has happened, but it is very. This is the thing. A lot of bits of it happen off screen, which is mental to me.
Thing to do.
Like the big evil thing. There's something that's a bit more evil than the things that we don't know, and we don't know who they are, and we don't know what the fuck.
Right.
But they came up to one of the characters who were like, "It's me. Remember when we made a deal before you came here?" And it feels such a retcon. We're going to say that this happened, and we're going to say exactly that this happened, but we're not going to show you. We're not going to hint towards it. I like something where I can use my brain, or you figure it out. Yeah. Ideally, moments before it's revealed.
There's a Poirot by Agatha Christie where the whole thing with crime stuff, Midsummer Murders, Poirot, whatever, is you can't introduce new information when everyone's in the room for the whodunit. you have to have all the information throughout, and you have to at least have the opportunity to go, oh, it was the bishop in the liminal space with their crowbar. But
And we know that because of this hint and these.
Like, you can tie things together, but you can't introduce a brand new thing. And there's one Agatha Christie where there's like, Poirot reveals at the very end, oh yeah, and she was allergic to bees, and that's why she died.
Because I found out. Yeah.
And it's like, that's just bad writing. But then Agatha Christie wrote a lot of stuff, so occasionally there is going to be a bad one, but whatever. What gigs do you wish you'd gone to? Or bands you wish you'd seen or seen at a different point. So like when I was a kid, I really liked Motley Crue. I would have liked to have seen Motley Crue 20 years ago when I was really into them and they were actually still able to perform. Vince Neil has never really been able to sing, but at least he was better than what he does now, which is mostly shrieking and falling over.
I wish I knew about Youngblood before I did.
Yeah,
because it's only been in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And when he was doing smaller venues, now he's selling out stadiums. Yeah. That would have been really cool to see. Yeah. I was lucky enough to see Bambi Thug in like a 200 capacity venue.
Crazy.
That was great.
Yeah.
So maybe Youngblood, Queen would have been kind of cool. But I know at the moment now I would want Seated.
Yes. This is why this is in the past.
Because yes, when I had the energy to.
Yes.
Seeing Sim again, but that's I've already seen Sim.
Yeah.
Queen would have been good.
I'm glad.
With Freddie, obviously.
Yeah. I don't have. So there's quite a lot of things like. So one of my favourite bands is Thin Lizzy. I did get to see a version of Thin Lizzy, but obviously Phil Lynott died before I was born. If there was an opportunity to have somehow have seen an alive Phil Lynott fronted Thin Lizzy, that would have been sick. I think that's the nature of this question. Like, there's no gigs that, like, I feel I've missed out on. Not really.
I feel like I might be wrong with the composer here, but I think one of Beethoven's concerts, when he was playing some of the new stuff, people didn't know what to do. They just started kicking the shit out of each other.
That's really funny.
So I would have liked to have been in that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
But then if I was doing time travel, maybe I'd be like, oh, it was this gig. No one's doing it. Quick. And
you were
then I was the catalyst.
You should have been at Napalm Death, but you were actually at Beethoven. There is a weird thing about, like, our view of classical music now, where it's very austere and, like, it's seen as very gauche to clap. But those performances were a lot more like gig-ass gigs. People would have been whooping and cheering. Like, oh, you played the fuck out of that clarinet.
Look at him tinkling those ivories.
Oh, I wish I was that tuba.
Ooh, oboe solo. Ooh.
Lots of Mexican waves. Yeah, I've been to some pretty cool gigs. I'm glad I saw AC/DC. I'm glad we left before the end of AC/DC. The friend I was with 20 minutes before the end was like, I'm very suddenly feeling incredibly overwhelmed. Can you leave? And when he said that, I was like, oh my God, yes. That's a fuck yeah. What a great idea.
The Foo Fighters tribute gig when the drummer died. Taylor?
Oh, yeah. Taylor Hawkins.
Taylor Hawkins, yeah. Going to that would be cool.
Because that was before all the Dave Grohl stuff came out, so that would have been good.
Oh, we can just circle back to that. Or maybe not, because I don't like how you ruin things for me.
He's not a pedophile.
Cool. That makes a change from anyone you talk about.
The next three people you say are pedophiles.
Okay.
What a game to play.
Here we go. So the bit during My Hero, when Dave Grohl looks at Taylor Hawkins' son,
the pedophile,
playing the drums.
I'm trusting you to do the irony in your own head, okay?
Playing the drums, the proper drum solo bit, that is amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm getting a little goosebumps just thinking.
No,
so that has changed that song for me forever.
Yeah.
I would have going to see that live would have been I think I watched it live on TV or however they streamed it on YouTube or whatever. But that would have been amazing.
There's some really interesting concerts. Like there's one, the tribute to George Harrison concert looked really cool. And there was another one which it was like a super group. And there's a bit where I think they're playing While My Guitar Gently Weeps, which is an old like George Harrison Beatles song, which is really cool. Prince is supposed to be in it, but he appears at the start of the guitar solo because it's Prince. He has other things to do. And he does this bit where he walks up to the edge of the stage and like pretends to fall, and he's just got a security guard that catches him and like shoves him back on stage. And he does that a couple times, and it's really funny. That would be quite
keeping
funny.
security on their toes.
Yeah, of course he is. What else they got to do? I'm pretty happy with the gigs I've been to. I'm glad I saw Ghost. I don't really like Kiss, but I'm glad I got to see Kiss.
That would have been cool.
Especially now that they're going to be turned into holograms, I can be like, oh, it's not like a...
Linkin Park.
Yeah.
I just had another one. I forgot it. That would have been seeing Linkin Park. Prodigy.
Prodigy would have been cool. Yeah.
Amy Winehouse. Like a lot of dead celebrities, dead musicians would have been good to see.
Yeah.
But I think probably at the top would have been Taylor Hawkins.
Yeah, fair. That would have been cool. Hey, we did it.
The Conversation Hat Podcast.
Ben, I have 3 titles to choose from.
Ooh. But first, where are you
The
online?
most we've had so far. I'm at LT Guitarist on most places. I'm doing a little bit of Blue Sky these days. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, normal places. I fuck with noises
Gross.
in a gross way. Ben, where are you online?
Instagram, Spike Pearson. I don't think I've fucked any sounds.
Sounding is... You know what sounding is.
I don't like that movement.
No, you shouldn't. You oughtn't. The 3 titles are A Cheese Moment,
Ooh.
A Little Bit Narcissistic, or Fat and Bad.
I think I like A Little Bit Narcissistic, and as a subtitle, Fat and Bad.
Yeah.
I thought A Cheese Moment was going to take it,
I thought A Cheese Moment would take it as
but
well.
that's a funny combination to me.
Them's the breaks.
Speaking of the breaks, goodbye.
Hooray.
Love you.